Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm here today with very prominent people in the society. My name is Pina Abubakar Bangura, and I get here with me.
Popai Kamara, who popularly called Kubi Phrase,
And I get here with me.
Mohamed Kunuwakilo.
Yeah, two people, prominent people away from me. And I'm extremely lucky that I will catch up with them because they are very much busy. We want to actually give a message to Sierra Leone and the Sierra Leone community about our role in the Ebola recovery process. And me, Abubakar, me, the chairman of the Sierra Leone Central Union here in Holland, and me, a business consultant. And basically, I want to use my skill sets to help develop SMA base of Sierra Leone because we all know it's the growth engine of our economy, and I know I get skills for helping that process. So briefly, that's me. I will explain this to how the tools that I have for engaging to that process. Yes.
Phrase. I happen to be the chairman of AWOL Finland and the CEO of Hipster Culture Foundation Sierra Leone, and very soon will be established in Finland, and the founder of the African Council in Europe. Me concern on how we able for use music as the Sierra Leone music ambassador, how we able for use music for bridge peace, sustainable peace in Sierra Leone, and also help in combating Ebola epidemic. We don't kill people in a lot in Sierra Leone. One for also support government, support the international community with the to help with so good for address post Ebola recovery.
I'm Mohamed Kunuwakilo, and I'm a human rights consultant. I'm very much engaged in human rights business myself, in human rights situation. Everybody, like you say, everybody there right enjoy the rights. And I've been recently, I've been salon. I spent almost 2 months waiting to go that every day and peak because I've been just here on television about the clinical aspect for out Ebola. They totally forget say if we wait disaster they get human rights team. Ebola kill. We try for kill Ebola, but not for kill the human rights of people. So I feel say human rights is very important in the post Ebola recovery. Where I go salon, I go na quarantine homes and start for monitor and evaluate how the human rights situation is. So in the post Ebola, I think say human rights people with everything they have in other country, so that we able for really try to make ourselves come back to their normal life and then they will see their rights not violated, and that exactly make it very much easy with the human and other stakeholders to bring sanity back in the area of human rights, in the area of business
Production, and this one it goes specifically into we on individual contribution into the process. From my own side, I will talk more also, just as I say, on the private sector engagement, and my brother Kilo will talk on the human rights side with concrete cases, and my brother here will talk on the cultural way for attract visitors and tourism to the country using culture as a tool. Now, for our side on the equation, right now as a union, we are also the chair here. We get to school along here. We don't set up a business school. We're going to focus on agriculture. And the agriculture, as we know, at the base of an economy. So we try for develop models them. We go help students then be feature Bill Gates then of Africa, Sierra Leone particularly, using business models then for help them actually gain their business talent, how we call them skills, for set up very high-powered, innovative businesses for get employment and contribute very concrete contribution for make by the country. So that's for me as a diaspora. That's for me a focus. But I can imagine that I will only develop help for bring me knowledge in Sierra Leone on SMEs. You also, when you start up companies, you have to think about the human rights aspect of that. So I get my brother here, of course, an expert in that. So that
Human rights is very important, especially with this Ebola don't keep plenty people, don't bring the social cohesion not the and that. For many economic will recover, we need businesses to come back and start. And the way businesses come, for many people that really know or many benefit of the business here, you got to really monitor how do they respect the rights, how they get rights to good salary, for example. And this is not the only way that we will know, we will make many people that really benefit well. If the companies that they take, the companies that they take into consideration environmental disaster, so all that's in there is very, very essential for me to look at human rights aspect of everybody. Human rights give apply to everything. And then also in this post Ebola, there are picking that we don't lost their parents, and most of the picking there because they don't lost their parents, and they need they need help. They need for go back to school so that they will able to enjoy their right to education. They will able to enjoy their rights to parents, so we will take care of them. So with all that in there, it's very essential for me. Really, organizations throughout the diaspora participate in this nation building. Moreover, a lot of we'll see inside during the Ebola, a lot of women they lost their life past demanded. Why? Because of the woman, the role of the woman at the society. So during this post Ebola, it's also very essential to make women them really be trained, make them know more about their rights, and make them know how to go able to live with man peacefully in home and also in the society. So human rights is very, very essential. We get for tell the people them that they get rights, and this rights they get rights for anywhere. So I'm going to be very instrumental also to make really bring that.
So basically, they say, for example, companies that's good that they come back to the country, and for they said business schools is nice, but also in terms of employment, you find back from what they consider people in a way previously affected by Ebola, so that they can go to work into this company so they will get employment.
Employment, so that they will be able to generate income.
Okay.
Because during the Ebola time, I talk about of first-hand information. I went to I've been to some villages and the woman them they really suffer because of the quarantine, because of the state of emergency, they're not able to harvest, they're not able to go to the farm again, they're not able to farm. The food, the thing they will go, they will plant, the rest of the plant, it destroy. So these people are going to one village, all in a tide, they make an they survive on. So they really tell you say they need help, they need for go back to the farm, but the money not there. So make people then able train them, help them, how they able to generate income. Like the survivors are also they survive the Ebola. These people don't stigmatize them, they don't discriminate against them because these people then they're not considered as somebody who get Ebola before, and it's possible to say because of the way the Ebola they keep us, it's possible to say they still go get a trait of Ebola, and so the people they discriminate against them, they stigmatize them. So these people they end up for being prostitutes, they end up for being prostitutes, or maybe they'll get income. So therefore making people realize that these people not be a threat to the society again. More to take them, more help them so that they will generate income. Because prostitution not a very accurate way for me to get income really.
Thank you very much for that, especially in the area of prostitution. Of course, here in this country, of course, sorry, I have to use an example. You have people in the institutionalized that. In this case, but I think very much important for when we example. Bola left, because it's very tricky.
Yes, I'm very tricky because
but
about the culture and society.
Now, in your case, Mr. Brain, you are a very fantastic fan and ambassador, culture ambassador. I don't see performance on Facebook. You're all over the map, around the Scandinavian countries. You bring people in together, huge people in together. How do you feel this culture will help for give Sierra Leone a new face after the Ebola? Do you see your role here, and what do you think governments or those institutions around tourism could do for help you propel this cultural tool for track investment or tourism for enter Sierra Leone?
Well, I believe culture gets an important role where they play for able to bring development in any country. Right now, with the Ebola so foreigners and everybody, it turn on the economy. We mean say a loss. So if we get Sierra Leoneans away like who they with my country, they use with culture, when they attract them more. With man, they able to impress her with any other thing except your culture. Because we get everything here. The only thing they give them that we reach cultural heritage, we're different from waiting they know. So now I make as Sierra Leone music ambassador, I mean music I do use. And through that musical too, I don't able for build a school na Yams Farm, whereby 220 picking they benefit from free education. And now we did the Ebola campaign, we use the music and the culture for create awareness, lobby for support. And so these supports now don't go in a way that we dey go build another school for pikin dem wey lost dem mama dem or papa dem to the Ebola epidemic. So I believe say culture dey play a great role, and a lot of white people dem dey want to take na Sierra Leone and help Sierra Leoneans dey back for camp. We mean say we dey aim for strengthening Sierra Leone tourist industry. So government, central government, the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, I want to make una help me for strengthening, rich cultural heritage through maybe the Sierra Leone Musicians Union and all the musicians. And the role where music play for bring lasting peace in our country, for bring peaceful democratic transition, for bring awareness. So no respect the musicians there, no respect we within the diaspora, we within the diaspora self for understand say we therefore play big role for send good people in our country, for bring this lasting change, especially in the fight against Ebola and for help government in this post-Ebola recovery.
Okay, so now finally, for wrap up this entire thing, as you could know, these are all diaspora. We don't do a lot of things at the country before this time. Don't engage with the diaspora, the post Ebola victims, and try for transfer in skills and even work with farmers. Then they give advices into how to transform this target group of Ebola victims into viable citizens of the country. You get my brother here, Wilson, and cultural. You don't help before this time, don't be in school. Now they try for pushing, use culture as a tool for track down people. Myself here also, we don't do a lot of things in Sierra Leone during the post-Ebola process. Send a lot of rice there, more than 150 bags of rice with more than 50,000 solar lights, 50,000 euro solar lights in Sierra Leone, and now they build a school. We're in a business school. So I hope say we don't leverage a lot of things, and we will continue to do so. And of course we will work together with the diaspora then where they are, with our brothers then where they are, so that we'll team up together and engage stakeholders there in Sierra Leone and also in Holland and the EU for results and impact. So I don't know if you get any last word towards this now.
I just say more fight Ebola, more no fight human rights.
Kick Ebola out of Africa, kick Ebola out of Sierra Leone, make we unite, no party politics. This more will unite and fight Ebola with the kill people.
Yeah, and we move more on the commercialization of things and SMA support Ebola diaspora using their remittances to support SMAs.
God bless you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.